Do you think that Pawan Kalyan is able to bring revolution to the life of Indian people, and how he will make it?
I wouldn't go so far at the moment to call it revolution, because revolution as a word has been applied historically to upheavals which are also violent in nature. That's one. And revolutions take a long time in coming. They don't happen overnight, and those revolutions which happen overnight are very violent and very forcibly done. So this is not anything like that. But I would say that he understands the ingredients that go into a revolution. Whether he and his leadership will bring a revolution is for future to decide. And I would say that he is at the very beginning of his leadership. So he has a very long way to go. He has a very long journey to make, because he's a young man and he will stay for a long time. So therefore he has a very beautiful and long path of leadership ahead of him. And because of this beautiful and long path that is ahead of him, he can bring great changes, great upheavals in politics and therefore in society. But he understands one thing, as Lenin said, never play with the revolution. He has said this. What Lenin meant by this was that revolutions happen as a result of the great angst that is there in people. And revolutionaries are those who give a voice to that angst, who give an expression and a form and a shape to that angst. So he says the way to bring about a great change in a society is never to let the enemy relax. Never, not a day, never do you stop attacking that which you want to destroy. If there is great immorality, if there is great injustice, if there is great treachery, if there is great corruption, if there is great illegal methods happening, then one has to attack it every day without rest or relaxation, without a gap for it to breathe. Whether the attack is small or big is not so much the matter, but every day you need to keep the attack on. And that's why he says never play with the revolution. Because when you continuously attack a particular idea or a problem or a group of people who are creating injustice, then you make their injustice visible. You make their injustice seen by everybody. And you do that by continuous, relentless pursuit of that injustice. And therefore you come to a stage one day that you need to change it. He understands this. And he knows how to attack. And he knows how to create, in Lenin's words, never play with the revolution. So the enemies, or I shouldn't say enemies, but rivals, will do well to understand Lenin if they have to understand Mr. Kalyan. He will never let them rest. He will come back at them again and again, again and again, again and again. So they will try all their methods, they will exhaust themselves, then they will be defeated. This is how it's going to do it. And mark my words, I think it's getting recorded, so I know it. Mark my words that this is going to happen. It will happen. He understands the mechanism of the revolution which Lenin has prescribed. Never play with the revolution.